Testing. Yada yada. Going live with everything. I doubt this game is going to be in the TikTok archive. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fuck that. Yeah. Let's start from scratch. This game belongs to Raven. Velveeta mac and cheese commercials are they, really? Okay. Every time this begins, we get like a different animal that we start as. I really wonder what this one's going to be. X to think. What am I supposed to want here? When did this start? What happened before now? Artist is going to guess cat. We got goat? Yeah, goat. Alright. Let's get moving. Press X to listen to thought icons. You are a big-horn sheep. Okay, sheep. Yes, artist? This is everything. I mean, look at all the animals. Look at them go. Alright, there's no thought open. Hold shift when moving to speed up. Okay. I always have to relearn how to play this every single time. This is a very deep philosophical thinky game. It's exactly what I need. Possibly. I have no idea. I'm also kind of stoned out of my mind. Ooh, essentially calls for my brother's cookies. No. I don't want to wait half an hour for that to hit. Notice my thought icon. Look out for others. We're here to show you what you're able to do and help you navigate everything. Good luck. Press C to exit autoplay. Okay. Abilities, keep an eye out for them. Okay. This game is the equivalent of Smooth Brain. I mean, yeah. Straight up. Everything sings. Singing is how all things communicate. Isn't that so beautiful? Singing helps things find or avoid one another. It deepens bonds between some things and separates others. It's how things announce their existence. So sing all day. And I want to hear what you sound like. And so does everything else. If other things hear you, they might sing back. Sing with other animals. Press space to middle or the middle mouse bar to when near. That's singing. We're talking. This game is exactly. That is exactly why I am playing it. I saw a thought bubble icon. I think I lost it, but we'll just go to this next one. Or no, that one. Some things will help you on your journey. Other things are just thinking about themselves and the situation they're in. Isn't that just really all of us? You can trust all of them, or none of them. It's up to you. Thank you, oh wise rock. Mockingjay, artist, I almost just called you Alice. How have you been today? What have you been up to? Hey, how far back do you think bighorn sheeps go? You might not always feel it, but you took trillions of generations of bighorn sheeps getting mixed up all the way back to forever. It's incredible you made it through and finally arrived here. The other bighorn sheeps around here are reflections of you from back then. Each with their own dreams and their own lives to live. As you meet other bighorn sheeps, you will sometimes feel inseparable from them, and find where you really start and where you really end is up to you. Other bighorn sheeps will join nearby, pressing or holding B when getting close to them. Alright, Come follow me. In order to join, to work, shoot, I just need to find other bighorn sheeps. Yes! They come in different colors. Nothing to join here. Reading and working out, nothing new. Work took a nap, gave hedgies their meds. Aww. Aren't you the Brim guy? Once upon a time I was. Yes, there we go. We are increasing our army of bighorn sheep. Alright, let's start moving towards thought bubbles again. But picking up whoever we can. There wasn't this much sun last spring. Someone owes me an explanation. There we go. Secret quotes, innuendos. I don't know. Because innuendos are the I don't know. I was just gonna make a joke about it being in style. I don't know. You're off on a great adventure, I wish I could join you. Maybe one day I'll be able to. Press C. Okay. That would be nice. You know, it really does say a lot about the mods. It's like you pretend to be all innocent and pure when in reality you're just as sick and depraved as the rest of us. You never fooled me. There you are. Yes, over time, you might find there's no right or wrong path to take here. As you explore, you might feel that parts of you need to go their own direction, because you can't control everything at once. At least not yet. Try letting go of a few things. Release some bighorn sheep by pressing C. I don't want to. I guess I have no choice. I leave my brethren behind. You pretend nothing? Sure you do. These sunny afternoons make me nostalgic. I haven't seen my children in a long time. Fuck your children. You know, I think that your children were right next to you, because I don't imagine trees have children that go that far away. At least naturally. Call yourself a heathen on the daily. Well, I guess we're all on us then. Rocks, rocks, rocks. I need to move to a branch, to a beach somewhere. I hope you find your way to the beach one day. All right, we're gonna amass our army of sheep again, because we got a lot of them here, and being alone sucks. Come on, get in my tribe. We are now a polyamorous, fucking 14 gay male sheep. The fuck did I just say? Hey, what do you make of all the small things around here? All the plants and little creatures, are they here for you, or are they here for them? It's hard to imagine that everything could be here for each other, because you can only see things from a bighorn sheep's perspective. Oh, this is what I was waiting for. Just as I can only see things from a palm lily perspective. But if you want to, you can always see things from a little thing's point of view. Try it. To descend, hold... Okay, left mouse button. Ooh, I am a tiny... What am I? I am the grass. Yo, self, how's it been? I haven't seen you in some time. What's happening? I am rough grass. Okay. Shall I become smaller? Can Listen to what? Oh. We are now even smaller, rough grass. Let's do it again. Yes, we shall become the pebble. Actually, it's probably bigger than a pebble. You could actually call it a stone. Limestone pebble. Ha! I was right on both ends. I've been good. How have I been? I've been not good. I'm getting divorced right now. You know, I was wondering if you were going to quote it, but no, you went straight for the clip. You went straight for the clip. My game is... Oh, fucking hell. There. Not that it really matters. Alright. Try pressing that when something is... Okay, yeah, Ooh, let's move to the thought. Nah, I don't want to be an ant. I've only been making my way along this one direction now for 13 years. And, but now I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. Okay, covering your bases, artist. I respect that. Well, though, thank you. I'm doing my best to make it as well as possible. Hey, before you say it, I already am gorgeous. To be honest, I don't ever need to hear it either. Well, that's good. That's good. I'd like to reach a point where I don't have to hear it either. We are now. I have no idea if you got the words right. I mean, it's about as right as it is. I think I specified like gay male sheep for some reason. I don't know. But it's officially my new favorite quote I've ever said. Oh, I gotta stop. What the hell are you? I'm frankly terrified by being alive. I haven't been able to leave here for weeks. Think of what might be out there. What great big monsters are waiting to eat me. No, I'm better off staying right here. My route is my route. Deep. That's deep. Oh, wait. Let's amass our army of clovers. What direction do we need to go? There. Thought she goes. I think something is going to change with this one. Hi, friend. It looks like you've seen things from a little thing's point of view. Now you might be wondering, what's it like to see things the other way around? To see things from bigger things' point of views. Out of all the points of view you find, which one is the right one? Let's get big! Leaf. 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 I haven't known anything but spring, but I've heard stories about the other seasons and what they're like. And what were those stories? Why not finish the thoughts? Why leave it unfinished? What do you have to say? Can I do better than this? I don't know. But I'm trying. I'll keep trying. Good for you. You keep on trying. You are a remux. All of this is for me. All of this must be for me. Are you here? Are you here for me? Is this my game also? Holy fuck, that's insightful. I can do anything today. For some reason, I feel that zest in the air. That oomph. That realization that now is the time. And it's just the perfect time to take a long, never-ending nap. What the fuck? I really want Qdoba right now. I feel very sad today. To be honest, I've been sad all week. The other insects won't play with me, and I don't know why. They call me a weird centipede and kick me around. Will you be my friend? Oh, that's sad. But what can I become? Oh. Oh. We're back to oh, wow, that's right. We never even went that far. Yes. Our polyamorous sheep. God, it just makes me, it just tickles me so much. I don't even know if it's 14. I just know it's a high number, a high-ish number. Welcome back, Marco. How's it going for you? Actually, we'll do the thought first, and then we'll do the other thing. As you wander around, you might feel you might sometimes feel a bit lost. That's normal, and you don't need to worry about it. Lots of things have passed through here and felt the same. But eventually, everything finds what it's looking for. Motherfucker, this game is so deep! What about you? I'm doing good. The game is everything. Today was actually a pretty decent day. Had therapy. I made some strides. Actually had a good conversation with my wife today, which was really nice. Well, 90% good conversation. But hey, not everything can be perfect. What there is.
I find it a little difficult to say what the subject
matter
of this seminar is going to be, because it's too fundamental to give it a title. I'm going to talk about what there is. Now, the first thing, though, that we have to do is to get our perspectives with some background about the basic ideas which influence our everyday common sense, our fundamental notions about what life is about. Ideas of the world which are built into the very nature of the language we use, and of our ideas of logic and of what makes sense altogether. And these basic ideas I call myth, not using the word myth to mean simply something untrue, but to use the word myth in a more powerful sense. A myth is an image, in terms of which we try to make sense of the world.
I don't even know what any of that was, but it was beautiful. Let's increase our size. We'll become the tree now. We will amass our army of tree. Or pom-pom pine. Yo, Juice. What's up? Not much. Life just sucks. How about you? This will all make sense. Don't give up. Keep looking and you'll find it. Thoughts absorb into the mind. Press M to open it. I'm a spring baby. I'm not sure if that makes a difference to anything about me. It's not exactly my favorite time of year. Let's get bigger. Whoa, okay, I didn't think I was gonna get this big already. Whoa. This could, whoa, okay. Let's get even bigger. We must bond with first. Okay, got it. I had to just be this thing for a bit. Just chipping away at the one day at a time. That's exactly me. One day at a time. Never understood what that meant until shit. I'm getting divorced. And it just sucks. I never understood what taking things one day at a time meant until this happened. Okay. How much bigger can I get? I think I'll have to bond with this one. Sand continent. What am I not getting here? Do I have to bond with more of these, or am I literally just getting to bigger ones every single time? Let's descend. Oh wait. I didn't think I was going to descend this far down. You are an Elodia. Okay. Back down. There's got to be more thought bubbles or something. There we go. I am a large rock. Victor. It's long since seen you. You're probably from back in the Valorant days, right? Life mostly involves going out and entangling yourself with others. But I want to show you another way of getting mixed up. Yeah? And? A very beautiful thing you can do, that's dancing. Oh yeah, dancing! To dance is to move in a pattern and not towards anywhere in particular. To make yourself the destination and to enjoy never quite arriving. Okay. Dancing always takes two, but the more the merrier. Everything dances a little differently, so try doing it with different things. Alright, I need an army of rocks now. I'm probably not gonna get that right away. There we go. Okay, cool. A world that peoples.
You,
Okay.
as a human being, you grow out of this physical universe in just exactly the same way that an apple grows off an apple tree. So let's say the tree which grows apples is a tree which apples, using apple as a verb. And a world in which human beings arrive is a world that peoples. And so the existence of people is symptomatic of the kind of universe we live in. Just as hair on a head is symptomatic of what's going on in the organism. But we have been brought up not to feel that we belong in the world.
I wonder how many people are probably really
So
confused.
our popular speech reflects it. We say, I came into this world. You didn't. You came out of it. We say, face facts. We talk about encounters with reality. As if it was a head-on meeting of completely alien agencies. And the average person has the sensation that he is a somewhat that exists inside a bag of skin. The center of consciousness, which looks out at this thing and what the hell's it going to do to me? I recognize you. You kind of look like me, and I've seen myself in a mirror, and you look like you might be people. So maybe you're intelligent, maybe you can love too. And perhaps you're all right. Some of you are anyway. You've got the right color of skin, or you have the right religion, or whatever it is, you're okay. But there are all those people over in Asia, Africa, and they may not really be people. When you want to destroy someone, you always define them as unpeople.
Damn. I'm a Douglas fir now. This is one of the coldest spring afternoons I can remember. The weather is always something. The weather is always up to something. Oh, Juice, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Explain your life to me in Juniper terms. What? If you're able to speak tree, otherwise I can't help you. Okay. Yes. Okay. I think I get what I need to do here. I need to find others of these. But I don't think I've actually been that thing. Rock continent, ice continent, sand continent. Okay, I actually have been those things. Okay, actually, let's become the ice continent. And then we can go back to the one that I saw over here. And then we'll dance as the big things, and maybe that'll change up how things are done. Rock continent. Sand. Where was the ice one? I was just... Is that it? Or my tiny brain memory? Thank you, Juice. I really appreciate that. Rock. God damn. Oh, shit! There we go. Now we're the planet. We are an Earth-like planet. Bonding is quicker if you sing a few times. I forgot we could sing. We are green planet. Let's become the moon. Not what I was going for. What the hell? You are sailboat. I'm gonna try one more time. Can I descend into it? There we go. Smaller planet. Mesoplanet. Another idea altogether.
We have this hostility to the external world because of the superstition, the myth, the absolutely unfounded theory that
Dwarf planet.
you yourself exist only inside your skin. Now, I want to propose another idea altogether. Billions of years ago, you were a Big Bang. Now, you're a complicated human being. But so, we define ourselves as being only that. If you think that you are only inside your skin, you define yourself as one very complicated little curlicue, way out on the edge of that explosion, way out in space and way out in time. And then we cut ourselves off and don't feel that we're still the Big Bang. But you are. Depends how you define yourself. You are actually, if this is the way things started, if there was a Big Bang in the beginning, you're not something that is a result of the Big Bang. You're not something that is a sort of puppet on the end of the process. You are still the process. You are the Big Bang, the original force of the universe coming on as whoever you are. See, when I meet you, I see not just what you define yourself as, Mr. So-and-so, Miss So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so. I see every one of you as the primordial energy of the universe coming on at me in this particular way. I know I'm that too. But we've learned to define ourselves as separate from it.
Alright, we get to send again. Wait. What do you have to say, little dwarf planet? You can't get away from me, I'm the sun. The stars gaze into me, reminding me they'll all outlive me. But they're all already gone millions of years ago. How much of it's just gonna hit me? And what do we got here? Thoughts are the friction between things and other things. Thoughts are the friction between things. Fuck! Thoughts would never exist if everything thought it was the same thing. As you go around listening to things, their thoughts will make impressions on your mind. When you go out and experience life, you will have your own thoughts. And they will reflect the things you've listened to and absorbed. Give thinking a go. Just try not to take it too seriously. When the eye is lit up, think by pressing X. When the eye is lit up. When the eye is lit up. Alright. We're gonna ascend to I figure what this is. Planetary system. Planetary system, and I could join you. Maybe one of them. It's up to you to worry about it. It's up to worry. It's maybe one of them. It's up to worry about it. It's up to what? That is written dumb. I'm sure that's exactly what planetary systems sound like. I forgot. I forgot. Shifting makes me go faster. There's no such thing as chance, luck, and accidents, but very real experiences of all. It depends on what you look from. I forgot we could talk. Okay, let's do this thought first. You reflect yourself over and over, a great mirror moving through space. All these galaxies are your brothers and sisters. Why you gotta be such a deep bitch? You are Lenector Galaxy. Please come with me, Lenector Galaxy. We are basically the same size. You are Diffuse Nebula. Jivan. My day was actually pretty good today, Jivan. Like 90% good. It was good. It was actually pretty decent. Have I ever played the remastered Resident Evil games? I have not. They are my I do want to play them. I just have not checked them out yet. Oh shit! What are we now? You are Planect Length. I have to... things... In physics, the Planect Length is a unit of length equal to a crazy number. It is the base unit system of Planck units developed by physicist Max Planck. Length can be defined from three fundamental physical constants: the speed of light in a vacuum, the Planck constant, and the gravitational constant or constant. Holy shit. What even is? Haha, right. What can I become now? You are a convex stellated polyhedron. Please. That was 1D, this is 3D. A star-like polyhedron. Thank you so much! A star-like polyhedron, like, fuck it. That's so fucking descriptive. Always, never, always, never. Shit. Oh my god, what is happening right now? I need to take another hit. Whoa. Don't know what was, but that was the fuzz. That's right. I think we're at the stage where, like, we've gotten so big, we are now small again. You are an argon, an opened atom. Argon is a chemical element with symbol AR, the atomic numbers, yada yada yada. Okay. and now we are a wood splinter that's just floating in air. No such things as things.
What I would call a kind of a basic problem we've got to go through first is to understand
Oh yeah, I smoke a lot.
that there are no such things as things.
A snow
That
trunk.
is to say, separate things. That is only a way of talking. If you can understand this, you're going to have no further problems. I once asked a group of high school children, what do you mean by a thing? And first of all, they gave me all sorts of synonyms. They said
For almost
it's
a
an
year now.
object, which is simply another word for a thing. It doesn't tell you anything about what you mean by a thing. Finally, a very smart girl who was in the group said a thing is a noun. And she was quite right. A noun isn't a part of nature, it's a part of speech. There are no nouns in the physical world. There are no separate things in the physical world either. See, the physical world is wiggly. The clouds, mountains, trees, people are all wiggly.
Fuck.
And only when human beings get working at things, they build buildings in straight lines and try and make out that the world isn't really wiggly. But here are we sitting in this room all built on straight lines, but each one of us is as wiggly as all get out.
Thank you, Jivan. I'm glad. I appreciate that. You have yourself a good night. I'm spawning elephants now. Yeah, we're gonna take all the spruces up here. We're gonna have a huge army of fucking trees, the likes of which nobody's ever seen before. Ever since I was born, I've always wanted to be part of a forest of cedars. I kept worrying I was too weird to really bond with them. Now, I don't even think about it. We've been together for years. Let's try to get these last couple spruces. Spruce-keys. They're too small for me. I want spring to last forever. It's so pretty. It's always running away, though. Do you think that there's such a bad thing as a bad thought? What if that thought itself was a bad thought? Or what if, or the thought about that? Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna become a lot of things, Marco. What's up, Ghost? Hey, T. Let's become something bigger. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to space. We're fucking planet again. Let's find a thought bubble or a thing. No. What's this game about? It's about becoming things, experiencing different things, learning about different things, being all philosophical and shit. Basically, this game is just like a trip down your mind while doing just random shit. Long before lenicular galaxies were around, far back through time, all galaxies were the same thing. As something that spread into every galaxy everywhere. As something all galaxies still share here and now. You may find you aren't just a lenicular galaxy, but every galaxy in existence. An expression of this great pattern known as galaxies. Everything secretly knows this, and you know it too. Join with some things of the same category. Switch to flock mode holding Q. Similar. Okay, we're attracting new things. Can these dance too? Yes, they can. Or Neon Cat? There was never a Neon Cat. Neon Cat wasn't ever a thing. We're gonna make a bunch of galaxies. We're basically spawning into existence a fuck ton of just life. Because all these galaxies got their own planets. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the fucking truth, 21? You are a great process, indivisibly present in every part of that it calls itself. Fuck. No, please don't. I'm going back to this thing. Come on, we gotta be getting close. Come on. Getting hold of the wiggly world. Shoot! No, fuck. Ah. Lost it. It's about going through your mind and being philosophical and shit. Sing by... That's right. Wait, there's no way there's any of these around. You are a feedback sphere. I have to know. A recursive sphere. Thank you so much for the deep description. You are a superstar cluster. A part of this must be honest. I have been sad about all already gone millions of years ago. You know, you really can't get sad about that when you think too deep about it. Come on. Let's descend again. Once I get the chance. Thoughts. I'm you, and you'll go on forever, even after you're gone. What are you? You are a pulsar. I want to know that. Pulsar, short for pulsating radio star, is a highly magnetized rotating neutron star that emits a beam of electromagnetic radiation. This radiation can be observed only when the beam of emission is pointed towards Earth. Much the way a lighthouse can be seen only when the light is pointed in the direction of an observer. What the fuck? This is an actual star? And is responsible for the pulsated appearance of emission. Neutron stars are very dense and have short, regular rotational periods. Shit. There. Very short, regular rotational periods. This produces a very precise interval between pulses that range roughly from milliseconds to seconds for an individual pulsar. Wow. Pulsars are believed to be one of the candidates of high and ultra high energy astroparticles. Okay, wow. So it's just a gigantic ball of radiation that just spins. The shit exists. You are a neutron star. And I gotta descend somewhere. Or fuck it, maybe I just ascend. Oh, thoughts. Who made the music for this game? You are the water cleaning itself, and air breathing itself, and the stars shining themselves. Oh, ain't that a thinker? Don't think about numbers, think about proportion. I mean, yeah. Oh god, I hate being this size. Yes, come on. What is happening? A weird thing popped above my head. What is this? This has got to be a galaxy. You're an elliptical galaxy. You know what? I want to know. Galaxy is a type of galaxy having an approximately elliptical shape and a smooth, nearly formed, featureless brightness profile. Unlike flat spiraling galaxies with organization and structure, they are more three-dimensional without much structure, and their stars are in somewhat random orbits around the center. Elliptical galaxies range in shape from nearly spherical to highly flat, and in size from tens of millions to over 100 trillion stars found inside of elliptical galaxies are much older than stars found in spiraling galaxies. Wow. We observe this shit. You are one note in a symphony that was waiting to be played since the beginning of time. Oh my god. And here you are. Soon you won't be. So sound as brightly as you can. Just how fucking beautiful can all these be? Back to sun. I definitely don't have a lot of planets. An ice planet. You know what? I want to know. An ice planet is a type of hypothetical exoplanet. Okay, it's hypothetical. With an icy surface of volatiles such as water, ammonia, and methane. Ice planets consist of a global cryosphere. They are bigger versions of the minor planets of the solar system, which include the icy moons Europa, Enceladus, and Triton. Oh my god. Dwarf planets, Pluto, Eris, and many other ice planets. Okay. As you experience all the universe's things, each thing also experiences you. Things leave their mark on you as you leave your mark on things. And somewhere inside you is an impression of everything you've ever been. A great memory of things you can revisit anytime and feel what it's like to be them again. You are always free to transform yourself into anything. Transform into something you've already been. E to bring up the menu. Hold E. Ah. Whoa, okay, I'm bringing it into this universe. Wait, does that mean I'm a tree? I'm a tree in space. But what else could I be? Random. I'm a sailboat in space. I don't want to be anything else. All problems find their solutions one way or another, and all seem obvious once they're solved. How fun is it that you arrived here and get to find and figure out so many of them? It's amazing. That tickles me pink. Getting hold of the wiggly world. Okay.
Now then, when you want to get control of something that wiggles, it's pretty difficult, isn't it? You try and pick up a fish in your hands, and the fish is wiggly and it slips out. What do you do to get hold of the fish? You use a net. And so the net is the basic thing we have for getting hold of the wiggly world. A net is something regular. And I can number the holes in a net. So many holes up, so many holes across. And if I can number these holes, I can count exactly where each wiggle is in terms of a hole in that net. But in order to do that, I've got to break up the wiggle into bits. And I've got to call this a specific bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle, and this the next bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle. And so these bits are things which I mark out in order to talk about the wiggle, in order to measure it, and therefore in order to control it. But in nature, in fact, in the physical world, the wiggle isn't bitted. So the world doesn't come thing. You and I are all as much continuous with the physical universe as a wave is continuous with the ocean. The ocean waves, and the universe peoples. And as the wave, I wave at you and say, you. The world is waving at me with you. And saying, hi, I'm here. But the way we feel and sense our existence, being based on a myth that we are made, that we are parts, that we are things, our consciousness has been influenced so that each one of us does not feel that. We feel we have been hypnotized, literally hypnotized, by social convention into feeling and sensing that we exist only inside our skins. That we are not the original bang, but just something out on the end of it. And therefore we are scared stiff. Because my wave is going to disappear. And I'm going to die. And that would be awful.
Yeah, Jorix, actually today was a much better day. I need to. Oh, so many of sailboats. I kept worrying I don't need I don't need to me in part of what was born. I've always running away though. Is this real? Is this really how it's written? Want to be something else now. Ooh. I can descend inside of there. What? We are all... God, I didn't know there was a fucking spaceship in this. You are a space shuttle. I want to get on a moon. It will just not let me. Let's descend into our green planet. Let's descend further. You are maple. Let's get a bunch of maples together. Actually, you know what? What the hell? What the... You are spear? Okay. You are boar. Let's get boars. Let's do our mating ritual and get many, many boars. You are Grey Wolf? What? Oh, I can attract people just under animal packs. Let's try to build this up. I know other things are different, but I treat them like other reeds. Okay. I can't help it. Interesting. Wait. That's not what I wanted to become. Rough grass large. Okay. There. Okay. But we were descending into that campfire. Fedbets are singing. I can chase them away. They're scared of fire. Are you scared of fire? I feel kind of bad. We become hut. You are roundhouse. You are stone block. Carved or curved. Let's dance, babes. You can tell the man that lived in this hut really worked hard on these. Oh wait, can I track these? You are Dolmen. there any other randos? Oh, over here. All right. Dance again. These villagers carved and made a bunch of stone things for fun. I want to get one of the big ones. Just one. Nah, I'll take a small one. Alright, let's descend. What is this? What? Oh, we're Torch. I kinda like that there's a little village here. Your bronze fire pit. Oh my gosh. We can be pyromaniac motherfuckers. Oh, yes, let's set it in the fucking stones. Alright, let's do it. We're so doing it. Dance, babes, dance, babes, dance, babes. It will continue to spawn. This will be one hell of a well-lit area. Keep on going. I just realized we have not really spawned any cauldrons at all. I want to see at least one cauldron on there before we stop. I'm having it there. There's one cauldron. Okay. Okay. Now spread out and not how I was hoping it would spread out. Can you dance a different way? Yes, this is better. And stop. Wait, no, there. Fuck, it's not gonna be perfect. It's gonna be just a clusterfuck. Let's see what else we can become. We're just becoming things, Brian. We're becoming things and doing stuff. There we go. Let's create a lot of shelter. Maybe it would even look nice with all the shelter by the stones. Add some culture to the area. Large village, and all this is just being formed. Don't even have to cut down any trees. I'm just making shit. Alright, we've significantly increased the size of this village. We'll bring it closer. Then we will become whatever this is. A signpost! I can't believe this sings. Good evening, Lucas, and how are you today? Alright, we gotta start progressing things. We'll be a running signpost for a while. I think this is closer. I want to die. Oh, don't say that. That's right, this is gonna be the part where it gets dark. Hi, Raven. Oh yeah, I named it after artist. I was wondering where you got to. By now, you've already been able to see everything. You've already been able to see a lot here, but not everything. When you first arrived here, there was a golden object in front of you. Do you remember it? It might feel distant now, but it's still there. This is a gate made by things who weren't able to see how you see. Many things entered it, but weren't able to come back out, so we kept it locked. I'm going to open it for you, but it's up to you if you want to enter. Good luck. Take care. Return to where you can descend down to the Golden Gate. How? How? I know what you're talking about, but how? You can descend into the Golden Gate. Okay. Trying to descend. Will become Boar. Gonna hang and fall asleep in the stream side. Oh, well, I hope you enjoy. What are these things? Or a sycamore seed. A theory worth betting on.
You are a fluke. You are a separate event. And you run from the maternity ward to the crematorium, and that's it, baby. Now, why does anybody think that way? There's no reason to, because it isn't even scientific. It's just a myth. And it's invented by people who wanted to feel a certain way. They want to play a certain game. Camus said there is only really one serious philosophical question, which is whether or not to commit suicide. Should you or not commit suicide? This is a good question. Why go on?
It's gonna get dark.
And you only go on if the game is worth the candle. Now, the universe has been going on for an incredible long time. And so, really, a satisfactory theory of the universe has to be one that's worth betting on. It seems to me, absolutely elementary common sense. If you make a theory of the universe which isn't worth betting on, why bother? Just commit suicide. But if you want to go on playing the game, you've got to have an optimal theory for playing the game.
That's deep and dark. That's okay. So I don't know what they were saying. Let's keep getting bigger. We'll go back to being continent. It says that I can descend into the Golden Gate. What is this? Wait. Ha! Plane! I like that. Oh, I don't think we've been this one. A city continent. Well, I have to go check that out. What? I still play Valorant. I jump into Valorant like once a month and see if I enjoy it at all, and typically I don't. Traffic lights. We are taxi now. We are the Fuzz. Don't like that. Well, yeah, we're not gonna be vehicles. Come on, get bigger. Become a building. We will spawn more buildings. And things that are building-like. You are industrial. They couldn't program people, though. Or an office building. And now we will dance! I just uprooted all these buildings. Thank you, yo. I don't know why you are, but thank you. Wait, R and get to really bond with them, but now I was waiting to die. What the fuck? Here are your options, Raven. You either fit in with the pattern here or do your best to avoid it. Happiness. Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me. Also, okay, yeah, thank you, yes. Well, I can... Road signs will hate and praise one another, bowing and then waiting for the first opportunity to trample on each other's heads. That is just the world I was born into. It's neither bad nor good. We are street lamp. You are crawler crane. This is so crazy. Let's get bigger again. There we go. Oh. Let's see what philosophical shit's gonna be thrown our way now. Symptomatic of the scheme of things.
If there is any such thing
Let's
at
get in
all
space.
as intelligence and love and beauty, well, you found it in other people. In other words, it exists in us as human beings. And as I said, if it is there in us, it is symptomatic of the scheme of things. We are as symptomatic of the scheme of things as the apples are symptomatic of the apple tree or the rose of the rose bush. The earth is not a big rock
Sand planets.
infested with living organisms, any more than your skeleton
I want to know about the
is
sand
bones
planet.
infested with cells. The Earth is geological, yes, but this geological entity grows people. And our existence on the Earth is a symptom of the solar system and its balances, as much as the solar system in turn is a symptom of our galaxy. And our galaxy in its turn is a symptom of the whole company of galaxies. Goodness only knows what that's in.
Is nature's task to figure itself out? If I see no problems, then there's nothing to solve. But if I see problems, I'm surrounded by them. And finally, there's things to do. Fuck. You are alien planet. Alien planet. Okay, I'm gonna look up a few of these. No matter how fantastical our conceptions of alien worlds, none are as interesting or diverse as our own. Well, that's boring. An Earth-like planet, you came out of this. Oh. A green planet with a ring on it. Well, thank you. Why is it green? Is it gas or is it plants? A rock with a ring on it. A sand planet with a ring on it. A planet covered entirely except by sand. Okay, I'd like to hear the theories on like why. Fuck it, let's just spawn more planets. I'm not gonna sit here and spawn a ton of planets. Let's become the sun. We move faster as the sun. Well, all those planets went... Oh. Wow. What is the opposite of a green planet? What if I don't have one? Am I also my own opposite? I mean, life in general sucks fully a lot, but today was actually pretty decent. Why did I become a random galaxy? I mean, no, I'm not a random galaxy, I'm an ecliptical one. We're just gonna get big again. Or whatever this is, that's super tiny. Actually, I don't like how tiny that is. We'll go back to being galaxies for a bit. The deep, deep universe. Actually, fuck it, let's just ascend again. But we'll keep ascending. Get close to something bigger than you try. Oh. Come on, don't lose it. Stop doing what? No, you can't do that, okay. Nightlight, 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 nightlight. Oh my gosh. What does that even mean? Okay. One system of behavior.
When, as a scientist, you describe the behavior of a living organism, you try to say what a person does. It's the only way in which you can describe what a person is. Describe what they do. Then you find out that in making this description, you cannot confine yourself to what happens inside the skin. In other words, you can't talk about a person walking unless you start describing the floor. Because when I walk, I don't just dangle my legs in empty space. I move in relationship to a room. And so in order to describe what I'm doing when I'm walking, I have to describe the room. I have to describe the territory. So in describing my talking at the moment, I can't describe this just as a thing in itself, because I'm talking to you. And so what I'm doing at the moment is not completely described unless your being here is described also. So if that is necessary, if in other words, in order to describe my behavior, I have to describe your behavior and the behavior of the environment, it means that we've really got one system of behavior. That what I am involves what you are. I don't know who I am unless I know who you are. And you don't know who you are unless you know who I am. In other words, we're not separate. We define each other. We're all backs and fronts to each other. We and our environment, and all of us and each other, are interdependent systems. We know who we are in terms of other people. We all lock together. And this is, again and again, the serious scientific description of how things happen. And any good scientist knows that what you call the external world is as much you as your own body.
We are getting all the animal. Pronghorn. Wait, cemetery? Interesting. I would check it out if I didn't want to lose my entire herd. What were you before being a Rocky Mountain elk? Oh god. Fuck, oh no dog, I'm high as shit. That's our sitting group. Why, nothing? I can't increase, I can't go bigger. What about dancing? It actually won't let us get any bigger. We're as big as we can possibly get. Fine. We will triumph with what we have. What if I don't have one? Am I supposed... I hate how this is written right now. I don't have one? I see problems? I'm surrounded by them. And then there's nothing to solve. Oh, that's us thinking. That's right. No. No, we lost our army. Finally, springtime. I've been waiting for this. Montgomery Palm. I do want to find that Golden Gate again. Another spring, another sunny afternoon. I'm going for a nap. No, you're going for a roll. Or whatever this is. Here goes another deep one. A whirlpool in water.
Your skin doesn't separate you from the world, it's a bridge. through which the external world flows into you, and you flow into it. Just, for example, as a whirlpool in water, you could say, because you have a skin, you have a definite shape, you have a definite form. The whirlpool is a definite form, but no water stays put in it. The whirlpool is something the stream is doing. And exactly the same way, the whole universe is doing each one of us. And I see you today, and I recognize you tomorrow, just as I would recognize a whirlpool in a stream. I'd say, oh yes, I've seen that whirlpool before. It's just near so-and-so's house on the edge of the river, and it's always there. So in the same way, when I meet you tomorrow, I recognize you, you're the same whirlpool you were yesterday. But you're moving. The whole world is moving through you. All the cosmic rays, all the food you're eating, the stream of steaks and milk and eggs and everything is just flowing right through you. When you're wiggling the same way, the world is wiggling, the stream is wiggling you. But the problem is, you see, we haven't been taught to feel that way. The myths underlying our culture and underlying our common sense have not taught us to feel identical with the universe, but only parts of it, only in it, only confronting it, aliens. And we are, I think, quite urgently in need of coming to feel that we are the eternal universe, each one of us. Otherwise, we're going to go out of our heads. We're going to commit suicide, collectively, courtesy of H-bombs. And, all right, supposing we do, well, that will be that, and it'll be life making experiments on other galaxies. Maybe they'll find a better game.
Wow. This is not the same one, is it? Damn it. I don't think I've been this thing before. Have I? Yes, I have. What time is it? Okay, it's 12:56. Okay. We'll go on just a little bit longer. I do want to sit in bed and scroll on the apps for a bit. Oh, I can descend on the sand planet? This is a sand planet, and it will. Okay. This is not a sand continent. This is an alien continent. What? You are instinctively. Oh, there's no fucking way. This plant is prized for its beauty and opinions. In some parts of the galaxy, its flowers are ground into the soup. And so there's no fucking way that's real. That's got to be fucking made up. Let's jump into another thing. Philomena. Excuse me? Okay, fuck me. Wait, that's under tree, okay. Tree is its own thing. Beach. Thriving areas that will let them. They can survive on one fish for an entire lifetime. What? There's no way this is real. Angelopa. Angelopa are genus are a genus of mushroom found in the many parts of the galaxy where there is darkness. They don't consider themselves fungi and are seen as the goths of the mushroom world. They also don't consider themselves goths. Oh my god, there's no way this is real. I've changed my mind about the sun. I'm tired of it now. I'm going to be furious until it changes. I understand that. Actually, no, I want to be out in the sun more. What the hell is this? I'm gonna attract all of its friends. You are... Okay. I'm becoming a bunch of things, apparently. No, let's... Gotta bond first. Layered rock. As long as there's enough to eat, I probably won't be moving anytime soon. Things that happen to us. I feel like this is gonna blow my mind.
I wonder if it's ever struck you how curious a thing it is that most of the things that we experience, we regard as things that happen to us, which we ourselves do not originate, which are events expressing some sort of power or activity that is external to ourselves. And if you consider that, you realize that what you mean by yourself is rather narrowly circumscribed. Even events that go on in our own bodies are put in the category of things that happen to us in the same way as things that go on in the world outside our skins. If there's a thunderstorm or an earthquake, well, it happens to you. You're not responsible for it. But so in the same way, when you have hiccups, you didn't plan on it. If you have belly rumbles, you had no intention of doing it. And as to the catastrophic act of getting born, well, you had nothing to do with that. And you can spend all your life blaming your parents for putting you in the situation in which you find yourself. And this way of looking at the world in this sort of passive mood as something that happens to you goes right down to our general feeling about life. It goes down to the way in which we have been accustomed to look at human existence as a precarious event in a cosmos that, on the whole, is depicted as being completely unsympathetic and alien to our existence.
Hey, Ethan, I'm getting divorced and everything sucks. I forgot about the bug. Blinky. Let's keep getting big again. Shit's fucking crazy. Still has silicon. Flower pollen. seed. Dirt chunk. Your marijuana. Well, don't mind if I do. Notebook? Candle? Coin. Why? I love it, but why? I don't know if I'll make it past spring. My food has been running out and it's been just too much for me. Don't give up. Hang in there. Okay, what is this one gonna be? Not really part of all this.
If you're reared with a 20th century, or shall we say an early 20th century common sense, which is based on the philosophy of science of the 19th century, you regard yourself as an accident, a biological accident, in a stupid universe, which is mechanical, but has no feelings. A vast, pointless gyration of radioactive rocks and gas in which you happen to occur. Of course, if you don't have that point of view and you are more traditional, you look upon yourself as a child of God, and therefore under authority. In other words, there's a big boss on top of all this. And you better watch your P's and Q's, because that Almighty is looking after you, with the attitude of this is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. And when you look at the world in that image, or in the other image that it's a stupid mechanism, either point of view you take, you don't really belong. You're not really part of all this. Or to put it in the strongest possible way, it is quite alien to our thought that the external world, which is defined as something that happens to you, and your body itself as something that you got caught up with, it is quite alien to consider all that as you yourself. Because you see, we have such a myopic view of what oneself is.
Wow. I have no idea what the fuck he said. Everything is either a smaller beehive hut or a bigger beehive hut. There's nothing else. Oh my god. Ooh, and the planet. Ringed ice planet. What can I jump into? Supermassive sun. We'll keep getting bigger then. This is new. Nope, I guess we've done it before. Come on, we gotta get bigger. Shit. Don't take me back to this fucking thing. Nitrogen. What's around me that I can become? Where is it? Is this just pointless? I am beyond losticles. Just gonna move this way and hope I can like actually pick up on something. Yes. Yes. All right, I think we'll do one more of these. Change of your level of magnification.
Now, we come here to an extremely important principle, which is the different points of view you get when you change your level of magnification. That is to say, you can look at something with a microscope and see it a certain way. You can look at it with the naked eye and see it in a certain way. You look at it with a telescope and you see it in another way. Now, which level of magnification is the correct one? Well, obviously, they're all correct. They're just different points of view. When we examine our bloodstreams under a microscope, we see there's one hell of a fight going on. All sorts of microorganisms are chewing each other up. And if we got overly fascinated with our view of our own bloodstreams in the microscope, we should start taking sides, which would be fatal, because the health of our organism depends on the continuance of this battle. What is, in other words, conflict at one level of magnification is harmony at a higher level. Now, could it possibly be, therefore, that we, with all our problems, conflicts, neuroses, sicknesses, political outrages, wars, tortures, and everything that goes on in human life, are a state of conflict, which can be seen in a larger perspective as a situation of harmony?
Okay. Not sure what more we can do. We've become so much. All right. Oh man, really? Helium. Actually, it's in 3D space. It's fucking cool. So fucking cool. So cool. Alright, I'm gonna get a little bit bigger. How? Cow. Okay. Oh, castle? Really? Alright. I've had enough of this for tonight. I'm beyond stoned and I need to go to sleeps. Alright, everyone, it was a great time. You all take it easy. Sweet dreams. Love you. Have a good one. Eat your vegetables.